Hello everybody and welcome back to Satisfactory, and as you can see we've made a slight adjustment here with our input output from our constructors. We have put 2 storage containers down and we're just filtering everything out of there into these storage containers just so everything can keep going nice and smoothly and they don't back up. It means I don't have to keep having to go to them to empty them manually once they reach maximum capacity. What we will do is we'll probably place it into one at a later stage when we have the merger. Now, if we head over to our hub, there are a few of these things around here, tidy everything up. Okay, so we have chosen our utility milestone, which is the tier 1 utility. The walls I'm not a great deal worried about. What I do want to get is the biofuel and a lookout tower. The lookout tower is just good to see above and everything like that. Gives us a good oversight of the area we're working with. And obviously the biofuel is more beneficial for us. We'll go through the tier 1 first, so we get all of the tier 1 done, and then we'll move on to tier 2. So today's concentration will be tier 1. Now we probably won't be able to get through all of tier 1 as it does take a while to build up them supplies. Now let's have a look and see. One thing I do want to do is get another miner, which we haven't got tools for. So if we head over there, that's the thing, we're trying to obviously get everything for the milestone, but also we still want to build, so we're still using a lot of these supplies for that. Okay, so let's just take everything we've got available in both of these and they can just keep stacking up nicely. Okay, so let's go and get some more miners built up and some power supply as well. Now what I probably will do, no drawing power off that, I will probably move the power up there. There's a smelter, there's a miner already up there, and I have a feeling, yeah, the nearest limestone is also here. There's quite a few limestones actually. Okay, so let's pick up the miner, make a new miner. Oh, we have no concrete. I forgot to pick up the concrete. We'll pick up the trees so we can turn all this into
the man
biofuel.
has completed its analysis.
Oh, we've done our first analysis as well. Excellent. Let's produce some concrete. There we go. We'll just make whatever we've got available there. Let's make some space as well. So turn this into biomass. There we go, and the wood as well. And we'll top up the biomass as we go past. Right, so we've done our first man, which is here. We can do more.
Additional samples are required for R&D to continue developing a defense-oriented blueprint. The creature has been named Phacocoirus plumiuscata, or fluffy-tailed hog.
A fluffy-tailed hog. Okay, this is where we saved everything from earlier. Okay, we can shove that in there now. Right, let's go and get our miner done for our limestone. Okay, so as mentioned, I'm going to filter it into the storage container for now, and then I'll probably use the storage container to then filter it into construction, which should do us quite nicely. Right, let's go. Miner. We need to just rotate this around a little bit. There we go. Let's get our conveyor belt. There. And all the way too long. Conveyor belt is too long. There we go. And into there, like so. So now we just need to power it up. Have we got enough to build some power supply? Biomass burner. Oh, yes we do. So I'm going to put the biomass burner up here because it's kind of central to all of our yeah, it's quite good here because this will be able to power the iron one that I put up as well. So let's chuck it here. We can then disconnect these. We can put the power pole here, and we can connect all of our power lines to these. Now that should run it quite nicely, and we've got our biomass here. So yeah, we can get another miner on there, which is good for us because we've got an iron one up there. Have we got enough to do the iron? We haven't, but there is, the portable miner's already up there, so there it is. And we'll get it in place so it's ready to go. There we go, pick up the miner. Oh, the player is in the way. Just rotate that just so it's pointing downwind. There we go. And we'll just bring the conveyor down to here. So this is where it's going to be leading to. May as well follow it down the path of the other one. There we go. And we'll just hold it there for now. And we can put that power pole there. Okay, so what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to just make a slight adjustment. Actually, you could have left that one on there. So if we put these to these here, these to that, that to that, well, we just need to run a power line. Oh, I can't jump up there. We'll run the power line to here, here, and then into that there. That should power it up. We should start seeing. There we go. Excellent. That's now producing us enough iron to keep us going. And that'll back up as well, because obviously it's not going anywhere at the present moment. So that should give us enough to keep us going for anything that we need. Now what we can do for now is we can actually put a storage container here. I'll just pop it. No, so I'll pop it down here so it's. Do I want to pop it right the way down? Yeah, we'll pop it down here. So again, this storage is just going to store our copper until we're ready for some production for it. And that will do us there. Again, I just want to follow the line of the conveyor belts. So if we just chuck that there, up here, that'll lead into there. Nicely does it, and that should. Oh, just can't afford. We're just short on the plates, so let's go and get ourselves some more plates. Here we go. That's not backing up. Of course it's not. There we go. And we'll just take the 15 plates that are available there. Tie that up a bit more. Now all these little shrubs and stuff will have the chainsaw at some stage, and we can clear the chainsaw with the chainsaw, all of them, so it'll look a lot nicer. So the bits that are going through the belts and stuff, we'll get rid of them so it looks nice. I mean, you can't really do much with the grass, unfortunately, but we can overlook that. Okay, where is the disconnection? There it is. So into there, to there. And it's kind of heading down to where we want it to go, so we can sort that out at a later stage. We have power supply to all of them. That's powered up as well. Yep, so that's collecting the stone that we need. There we go. Let's just collect all this here while we're here, because we're going to need a lot of biomass now. What we've also done is we've freed ourselves a little bit of space on the main power supply that we've got here, so that we don't need to worry about too much. Oh, actually, is that out of power? That's out, so we need some more fuel in there. That'll do for now. Okay, so that's collecting the stone. So I'm just going to put myself a production constructor. Oh, we need 3 reinforced plate. Reinforced plate. We need some more screws. Need a lot more screws. There we go. There we go. 3 reinforced plate. Turn all this into the biomass, and we'll top up the other power supply. There we go. Constructor there, and storage just beyond it. We need some more plates and some more bars. Oof, we're going through things like God knows what. Okay. I just want to try and keep the full stacks together so that we can slowly work through our milestone. We should get that milestone in no time. Okay. That storage container can just pop there for a minute. And we'll connect to the belts. Into there and there, like so. And then we want this to do concrete. And then we'll power it up. There we go. Now we've got some concrete being produced now. I mean, it's not showing the right thing, but that's fine. We can overlook that. So that'll keep producing our concrete. We've got, I think we might be able to do our thing now. Let's have a look. See if we've got enough. Let's collect everything that's ready. Take all. There's a take all button there, I didn't notice. And then we'll just see if we can do. Could probably do with getting another smelter and smelting it into the bars. It's just, yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to let that continue there, and then I'm going to put a smelter here. Where's my smelter? Smelter. Input, output. There we go. Conveyor belt into there. Conveyor belt. Well, let's just get another storage here. Yes, there is a storage everywhere at the moment, but as I say, my main thing is to try and get as much as possible in the way of supplies going so that we can concentrate on all of that now. So that things are going nicely. Because the last thing we want to do is worry about getting the supplies in so that we can't actually do anything. Right, while that's doing that, we will turn what we have got into wire. Did I produce some wire earlier? I did not, but I do have a lot of copper ingots, so I'll put the ores into here. Yes, it will backlog it a little bit, but that's not a problem. Okay, so let's see how many. 300 wires. So we'll still be a bit short, I think. Yeah, we will be a bit short, but we've still got some more ingots ready anyway. So we should have everything, I think. We're just short on the rods, and obviously we've used some of the plates up as well for our production, construction and new items that we've just done. So let's just get that there. See, this is so much easier than having to try and get the iron ore to the iron ingots. It's just everything's ready to go. Okay, so alright, that's the wire done. Let's top up on the other things. There we go. And that's that there. Excellent. We may still be short on plates, I think. We'll go 500, 100, there we go. Yeah, we're just short on the plates, so we need 15 plates. Shouldn't take them too long to do. Yeah, that's 10, we need 5 more. I think, have we got a backlog of... No, it's producing it pretty damn quickly. Oh, there's a backlog here though. Bingo. We'll make our own iron plates. There we go. Excellent. So, we can pop that in there. Now we can launch our little pod. If we press this and quickly run around. There we go.
Milestone reached. You have unlocked several structures aimed to provide the first needed to build basic factory infrastructure. Additionally, the biofuel blueprint will ensure improved fuel consumption of biomass burners. Additionally, you can now build the space elevator, which is integral to your contribution to project assembly.
There goes the pod. So the pod will return in 2.5 minutes. And then we can start our logistics side of things. So we'll select that milestone so we know what we're doing next. And yes, we can now build biofuel, which is a lot better than biomass. And that's why we stored all of our biomass. So we can now turn it into fuel. So I'm just going to head and do that. So I'll be back in a moment. Okay, everybody, welcome back. As you can see, we have completed our fuel. And as you see, 15 seconds of burn it does for that, so that's good. It's a lot better to the 6 seconds we had on. And we just took what was in there and just took it out just to convert it into more biofuel, just as a reserve supply. Now the other one is still using the biomass, but that's not a problem. There's plenty of wood and leaves around here to burn the biomass, so I'm not worried too much. Okay, yeah, that's that. So we'll just pop that into there. So we've got it all in there. We'll sort that so it's nicely done. Okay, we'll sort that as well. Excellent. So, what, I heard lightning then? Oh, nice, the pod returning. There it is. Coming back for more gear. Okay, so as mentioned earlier, I am waiting. I'm going to be waiting for this to produce concrete because we've got a bit of concrete now. I am going to start the new layout that we have in mind for the base.
Milestone exchange concluded. Fix-it freighter re-entry complete.
Okay, that's our pod returned and ready to go for the next. Now you can just collect everything and send it all, you know, every time the pod comes back, but there's, I mean, it's kind of what it's doing now anyway. We're just working on. We've got lots of leaves there. Okay. Oh, stuck. There we go. Okay. There's a bit of a valley bit there, but that's not a problem. So where do I want to start? Well, as I say, I want my smelting to be not too far from the base. And as this is a downward slope here, I feel like I'm going to start the base here. Ooh, flower petals. There we go. Let's just... Lots of them there. There we go. Oh, there's absolutely tons, so we'll not worry about that. Okay, so one thing we want for this is the foundation. So, I mean, where did my foundation go? So an 8x4 foundation is quite a chunky foundation, so I'll probably do an 8x2. It's a bit flatter. Now we can rotate it around, so I want it so it's kind of going down towards there. So once you produce one, you can snap onto it nice and easily. It is going into the ground, but that's not a problem because I'm kind of working on the principle that it is starting from ground level. And we are building over it. I'm not sure how to remove the stones yet. I don't know if there is an option to remove the stones, but we'll find out. So all we're doing here is we're just going to keep building. Okay, that's it. We're out of concrete now. As you can see, the platform is a bit messy with the trees, everything sticking through it, but with this second milestone we've chosen, we should... Oh no, it's the conveyor belts, isn't it? Tier 2 is for the chainsaw. But once we've got our chainsaw, we can just cut that off. So this is the start. And it's going to go right the way across, and right the way across there as well. And what we'll do is we'll move all that stuff onto here into some sort of layout at some stage. Okay, so we've got the ramps and the walls, and the gate as well. Do we only get the... Okay, that's a... I think that's a wooden gate actually. No, it's metal, just coloured wooden. Okay, that's fine. We'll sort that out in a bit. Okay, so we're going to need another 500 wire. So we'll take whatever copper we've got here and turn it into wire. There we go. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn all this into wire, and I'm going to collect what we've got in them and see how far we're going. And what I'll do is that's all I'm going to do for this milestone, because this one gives us our splitters and stuff like that. So I may then start looking at condensing these down into one container storage. I might condense all three into one container storage possibly. And we may start... do we do the platform yet? Good question. To yay or nay use the platform. What I'll do is we'll take a small break here, and we'll pop back when we've got ourselves some more concrete. I'm just going to let it produce the concrete, and then we'll make the platform bigger, and we'll move all of what smelting we've got onto the platform, and then we'll combine it all into one storage container, because we only need the one storage container for now. And I'm hoping the platform we can expand into here. That's where my space elevator is going to be. I mean, it's big. It is big. If you saw in the last episode, look at the size of the damn thing. But it will sit quite comfortably right there on a platform. So that's what I'm going to aim to do. Okay, so I shall see you all shortly. Hello everybody, welcome back to this episode where we have built up quite a sum of stuff now. As you can see, our milestone is complete, and we've built ourselves a little observation tower just so we can have a look out beyond the one wilderness that we are facing. So what I've done is I've just left it just to produce, and I've worked on the platform a little bit, and that's kind of the layout that I want, and we'll have a closer look now. Avoiding the damage fall damage even. Okay, here we go. So this is the kind of look I want to go for. Certainly at the present moment, this side will be the side that I avoid or ignore at the present moment. So this has been walled up, looking pretty good. We've obviously still run out of materials. It takes a lot of materials to build this, so as you can see, this is the kind of plan we're going for. I'm probably going to leave this open so we have a way of getting in and out. I may build it down like this all the way along, so we've got like a corridor. Haven't decided yet, but at the moment I'm going to leave it down because there are things growing under here as well, things we can clear like the trees and stuff, so we've left that for now. So what are we going to do now? Well, I want to just jump to a tier 2 milestone, which is the chainsaw, because I want to clear the trees that are making it look a little bit ugly. So we've done our current one, so we'll launch that. So that's the second part of tier 1 done.
Milestone reached.
So that's our
Conveyor belts
logistics.
can now merge and split to increase the complexity and efficiency of your factory. The productivity display will help you measure and improve the productivity of individual buildings to aid with optimization.
Now that is good for us, which I'll go through in a moment. But I just want to jump to this one here. And the only thing that's going to be a little bit harder is the reinforced iron plating. Not an issue. So let's wait until the pod returns. And we need 10 reinforced iron plating. So let's get some screws on the go. We got plenty of iron rods, so we're going to have loads more in a minute when I set everything up properly. So we'll just convert all that into screws. Right, let's go and get ourselves some supplies that we have gathered quite considerable amounts of. Here we go. So we'll just take 200 iron plates and 100 rods. Excellent. I'll keep collecting these because we've now got 3 burners. We're burning through biofuel quite considerably. Okay, so we only need 10, so let's get 10 going. 8, 9, 10. Excellent. Whatever biomass we've got as well. There we go. Keep topping it up. We need some cables. There we go. And I think that's the majority. So we've still got 1 minute 20 until the pod returns. So let's see how we're doing. Oh man. Okay, so
R&D wishes me to tell you these colored petals are useful for 2 things: dating and creating color cartridges. Mandatory reminder that you are under 24/7 surveillance. The derived blueprint is now accessible in Hub Tier 2.
Okay, not sure why it mentions that I'm under. Let's put it the right one. Okay, that gets that one going. Okay, so that's the colour gun there. Ooh. That's pretty cool. I'm sure we'll go into that at a later stage. But we are obstacle clearing. The pod is returning in 25 seconds. Hopefully we've got enough to get us what we need. Have I got 200 rods on me? Let's have a look. That's the right thing. No, let's go and grab another 100. There we go. Plenty of rods now. And the pod has landed. Okay. Where's our templates? And there we go. Launch the pod again.
Milestone reached. Additional to an inventory expansion, you are now capable of removing foliage that consists primarily of wood.
Okay, excellent. So we can build our chainsaw. We have our object scanner, a beacon. Oh, that's pretty cool. Chainsaw, so we need 10 more reinforced iron platings. Okay, let's make some more reinforced iron platings. Okay, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, no, we need screws. 160 screws. Where are we? Screws, there we go. There we go. We have enough screws now. And we can build our chainsaw. Excellent. We have a chainsaw. Let's get it on there. There we go. Oh, we need to put some fuel in it. Oh, we got fuel. So what we can now do is we can go underneath and we can chop down all these trees and get ourselves lots of biomass. It's pretty cool. What it also does is gives us flower petals and all the likes as well. Oh, we don't have enough space. Okay. Let's clear some space. Tell you what we'll do is we'll select our next milestone so we know what we're working with. Tier 1 personal storage. biomass. There we go. Not sure why it's telling me I don't have enough space. I've definitely got plenty of space. There we go. Right, let's continue. Hopefully that won't happen again. Not quite sure why it's saying that. Not enough space for NA. Well, we've chopped the tree down anyway, so. There we go. Oh, okay, it was limestone. Oh, I think it's saying. Oh, I think it's because it doesn't give you any wood. So that cleared the leaves as well, it did, yeah. Okay, there we go. This makes it nice and clear so we don't have any bloody trees sticking out of our... Look at that, much better. Just some over there. Now you can chop down these big ones as well. Yoink. There we go. That's giving us wooden leaves every time, so we've got plenty of biomass to go with in a minute. Some limestone there as well. Excellent. We'll just chop that other one that's sticking out of there. And the only thing we can't clear is that stone, but that's not an issue. Okay, let's try and clear these. There we go. Look at that, nice and clear now. So, what I want to work is I want to get some storage containers. So I want. So we've got our iron, and then we've got our two. Sorry, that's our copper, and then our two irons, and then the stone will be further down. So what we're going to do now is we're going to break the supply for now. Now this is why I wanted to make sure I had plenty of supply in my containers, because we're now going to break this at here and here, and then I'm going to join it up to here, and same again. Conveyor belt is too long. Join it up here and here. What we'll do is get these into the conveyors. Now the reason why I have everything going into storage is because if you run out of power up there, it usually provides you with enough in here to keep you going for quite a while. So that's the plan. Now let's see if I can build some more foundations. I can indeed. So we'll just stack this up. There. And then we can there we go. Excellent. And I want smelters. Now we can't afford the smelters. What we'll do is we'll actually strip all this down now. Ooh, yeah, that's quite nice. That's a big moon. So let's go ahead and break all this down now. So don't forget to pick up the poles as well. So the poles I put down automatically sometimes, but not picked up automatically, which isn't useful. Let's get the two smelters. There we go. Excellent. So we have two smelters. We can line them up nicely. So it gives you these little green lines here, which tell you when they're all lined up with each other. which you can't do because they're on top of each other. That's not a problem. So belts into conveyor into there. Excellent. Then we're going to again storage again. Same reason as before. Oh, we can't afford. We need more, because if you saw here, which you can't see now, is it's only one. It's still going now because it's backed up that much. It's only one iron ingot for one lot of rods, but it takes two for the plates. So the plates is ploughing through quite nicely, but the rods don't do as well. So yeah, you've got no power, I know. So let's pop down. So if we pop you there and nicely next to each other there. And then what I want to actually do, actually what do I want? I want to now start looking at doing an advanced construction. So what I'll probably do is 3 constructors. So let's pick up these ones. There we go. What's a little annoying is I haven't put a thing there, but that's fine. It'll all make sense once it's all been produced. You know, still going. See, even though these are backed up, this is still collecting resources for me to keep going. That looks nice in the moon. They've done a really good job with some of these. Some of them don't look as good, but some of them look really good. Okay, so that's our splitters. Right. Where are we? Constructors. So I want my constructor 1, constructor 2, and constructor. We need reinforced iron plates. Well, actually, I don't want to put them that close, so I can split one of the resources. So let's get some more iron plates and some more reinforced iron plates. Hopefully we've got enough now. Okay, well, we've got plenty of biomass now at least. So we'll just convert all that. We're going to run out of space, I think. Yeah, we are. I'll just drop one gap and I'll continue that at a later stage. Okay, and we've got screws, don't we? So 6 reinforced plates. Should keep us going for now. What I'll do is I'll top these in, and so what do we need? 100 plates, 100 rods. Oh, we need some wire. Have I got any more? I do indeed. So we'll just get the wire together, and that can be on its way, and we'll get some more personal storage because we're using it quite considerably now. So we need 250. There we go. Let's pop that in there, and we'll launch that. Thank you. There we go.
Milestone reached. Additional storage options have been provided. R&D inflated your pocket dimension and developed a personal storage box accessible in the build menu.
Okay, there goes the pod. Okay, so now we've generated ourselves with a little bit more Can we build a power biomass burner? We cannot. We need some more. I think that's fine. I'll use the power supply that we've got set up already, and we'll move it at a later stage. That's absolutely fine. So constructors. So we need 3 constructors. 1 and 2 and 3. What I may actually do is I may actually remove that storage container there, possibly, just so we can we'll probably set this up with something else, possibly. But here we go. Okay, so we know that's a 1-to-1. This is a 1-to-2, so we're going to need a splitter. Oh, there's our personal storage box. Conveyor splitter. So these do 3, so it's 1-to-3. And what we can do is we can actually put this in the middle here, like so. I think that might work. Yeah, that works. That front one is null and void. Excellent. So now we can make this iron rods, and iron plates. Excellent. And at the moment I've not got any use for them, but I will do. So we'll have a merger. So yeah, we want that there. We'll slap that in the middle there. And then we'll have another storage container here, like so. There we go. So what's that do? That's just providing us with a lot more resources now, in terms of rods anyway. But them rods will be turned into other things at a later stage. This may back up actually, but we'll give it a go and see how it goes. Hopefully it won't back up. So what's left to do now is just power it all up. So we'll get a power pole. So we need a power pole here. Oh, I didn't want to jump off. A power pole here. And that should be enough, I think. Let us have a look. We'll see. I don't know why that's... Oh, cable. We need more cable. Let's make some more cable. There we go. Excellent. So we'll go up and connect. Now I think this is going to dismantle our power supply, I think. Don't think we've got enough to go, but we'll see. I said that earlier and we were alright, so... Alright, now. Let's see how it goes. So we need to attach these 3. And then we need to set them up to what we want them to do. Oh, I think I've already done it. Oh yeah, I did already do it. And we need to connect this one to that there. Let's see if they work. So far so good. Maybe on a limit, but how are we feeding into the belts? Okay. Nothing's holding back. I think. Well, there's a bit of a space, so yeah, we're good. We're good. So that'll just keep producing there. If it gets full, what we can do is we can split it into 2 more. So what I will actually do, I will do that now. So if we turn this around like so, and this around like so. How far is that into there? It's on. That's why looking half decent. Then we can get a splitter, conveyor splitter, like so. I want to put this directly in line, as close as I can. That should be alright. There we go. So what that's going to do is it's just going to keep us nicely stocked, so it should have no issues with storage for a while. So now what we're going to concentrate on doing, can I build a new power supply? I cannot yet. So that's the next thing I'm going to do, is build a power supply. And I'm just going to build my lookout tower there. There we go. So that can be used to have a look around. I'll probably want to rotate that around really, but it's okay. So yeah, we have got one over there. This one's a little bit higher. Something on top of there that we want to have a look at. There's a few things on top of these as well I could just see a glimpse of. Something floating over there, like a balloon. We need to shoot that out of the sky. Okay, so that's it for this episode. We have done a hell of a lot. They're going down the ladder bit's not good. We'll sort that out. So yeah, that's it for this episode. We have got things going a little bit smoother again. We can now take them 2 storage containers down and use everything we've got to go through the milestones. So, as a matter of fact, we cannot yet. What's holding all this up here? Are we full? We are full. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break this down, I'm going to expand this, and we're going to put this onto there. In much the same way. I mean, this is completely full now, so we've got a lot of resources. So what I'll probably do is I'll probably pump all this into another container up there, or 2, so we can work on some stuff. Well, until next time everybody, thank you very much for watching this episode. Make sure you hit that thumbs up and hit the notification button if you'd like to be notified when I'm putting these videos up. There's going to be quite a few of them because there's so much we can do in this game so far. It's great. But until next time everybody, take care for now. Bye bye.